All real estate agents pass the same test. So what does it matter who you work with, right? Wrong. It definitely matters. I am Andrea Davis-Tarantino, local mama realtor in Worcester County, coming at you live from my wife's basement bar so you can't hear my baby yelling. And today I'm going to talk to you about 4 important traits to look for when you're choosing a realtor. Your agent is going to be representing you through your entire transaction. So from showings and offer and all the steps that happen in between, any bumps that can come up, and hopefully your smooth closing. There are over 180 potential steps in a transaction, which means that there are a lot of opportunities for your agent to represent you well, or maybe not so much. For instance, recently I had a listing and agents were booking showings. I had a buyer's agent reach out to me. He asked if he could get in that evening. I told him we were all booked up. So he proceeded to go into the app that we use to book showings, and he scheduled one for the next day, knowing that him and his buyer couldn't make that slot because he already told me they couldn't. Now, let me just back up and tell you that he was extremely rude. He was curt. He had no social graces. He didn't introduce himself when he texted me or reached out. And he had no politeness whatsoever in any of his transactions with me. So fast forward to when he went to the property, he showed up at a time that he did not have an appointment and let himself into the property with his buyers during another agent's time, which can sometimes not be that big of a deal, but during a pandemic, those people may have health issues. We don't know why they wanted a private showing versus going to the open house. So that type of move is just really distasteful, and it's rude, and it's pretty entitled. So what do you think it would be like to work with someone like him for the next 30, 60, or 90 days? You think he's a good communicator? Think he's a team player? Probably not. And I know that I certainly don't want to have to work with someone like that for the next 30, 60, or 90 days, sometimes longer in this type of market. So if his buyers put in an offer on my seller's property and there's 2 identical offers on the table, his is one, I am 100% going to flag his behavior and his communication style as a potential risk factor in creating problems in the transaction. I'm going to tell my sellers this. So if there's 2 identical offers on the table, guess which one's not getting picked? And that means his clients are back to the market. They're back to house hunting, and you don't want that to be you. So let me give you 4 traits of a great realtor. It's been a long day, can you tell? Baby's teething. And we're doing sleep training. Anywho, you wanted to watch the video instead of reading it, so you're getting me live. All right, number 1 is organization. Your home and your money are on the line. Do I really need to say anything else? It's so important that all of the things in this transaction are organized. You need your agent to be organized in all of the ways. Number 2, teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work, right? Real estate transactions involve so many different parties working together. We have the agents, the clients, attorneys, lenders, home inspectors, appraisers. Playing well together is so essential. And guess what? In this industry, word travels really fast around about agents and other people as well within that don't work well together. Number 3, you want an agent to be patient and calm, not only with you, but everyone else that they're dealing with in the transaction as well. Things can get tense, especially if something unplanned arises. Having an agent that can explain what's happening and make you feel informed and prepared is so important. Number 4, attention to detail. From touring properties to having an eagle eye for important transaction dates and issues, staying one step ahead of the game is where you need your agent to be. Not figuring out, once the deadline is right there, telling you what's going to happen, when it's 4 hours before we need something signed. You want someone one step ahead. So what do you think? Are there other traits that would be important for you when you're looking for an agent? Do you have any experiences working with someone in the past that didn't have any of these qualities, or maybe that did? I'd love to hear your experience. I'd love to answer any questions. Please feel free to reach out to me, reply to my email. You can also find me on social media. Feel free to DM me. My phone number is all over the place, so you can text me as well. Give me a call. I'd love to hear from you. And until then, I hope you have a great day or evening. Talk to you soon.